Welcome back to the Squirrel Heed YouTube channel, and today it has been confirmed that Liverpool are going to be taking on Hoffenheim in the Champions League playoff. So it's an important game, obviously. It doesn't matter who we came up against, it was always going to have a great deal of importance regardless. Now, people are saying on social media that this is one of the most dangerous teams that we could come up against, but regardless of that, I'm going to come on to a couple of points that are going to explain why I disregard that completely. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to want, if you deserve to be in the Champions League, you need to be able to at least get past the playoffs if you haven't already gotten into the group stages by placing higher up in your league or winning the Champions League the previous year. So basically, I didn't care who we had the potential to come up against. Purely because if you're good enough and you deserve to be in the Champions League, you should be able to, not fear who you're going to come up against, whether it was Nice or any of those other teams as well. And I was fully expecting it to be Nice as well, to be a reunion with Balotelli. But anyway, I completely disregard the whole thing of it's the strongest team, could be really dicey for Liverpool. At the end of the day, it could be dicey for Liverpool on any given day. We've seen what we were like in the Premier League last season, where we could blow teams away, beat them, with multiple goals and stuff like that. But then you'd also have to say we had very disappointing ones. Losing to Bournemouth 4-3, losing to Burnley 2-0, when we had 81% possession or something like that. We have the potential to be able to, flop on our best day. On our worst day, I should say. On our best day, we can look amazing and we can really tear apart teams at will. So what does it mean for Liverpool? Now, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. My perspective of it, I know pretty much jack all about a Hoffenheim team. Apart from they've got Serge Gnabry, who was previously for Arsenal, signed to Bayern Munich, and is on loan, I think, over to Hoffenheim. So yeah, he's had quite a bit of a journey. But I know him, and I know the name of Kramaric. I think if he's still there, yeah. I don't know a great deal about the team, and we bought Roberto Firmino from them a couple of years ago. That's really about it. I don't know how they performed in the Bundesliga last season. I don't know what their pre-season's been like. I don't know any of that sort of stuff. Just purely giving my reaction to it after I've come home from work and had all these notifications. I work in a place that doesn't have signal, so yeah, I get a bombardment of messages and stuff like that as well. So or notifications from Twitter, and this was one of them. So, but people are saying that they're a dangerous team. Anybody's going to be a dangerous team. We are a dangerous team as well, and we can't forget that as well. Let's not let the negativity that can come from others on social media and stuff like that affect the fact that we are a dangerous team ourselves. Sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot. Sometimes we don't perform. But I think this Liverpool team is much more up for, fighting and has a lot more creativity and obviously has a great deal of pace in it as well. And I think, especially for that game, you are going to see the likes of Salah, Mane. I think you're going to see our strongest 11 that we could possibly put out against Hoffenheim. It's a two-legged affair, so I think we're at Anfield the second leg, which is positive for me. You've seen what happened when we played against Borussia Dortmund, and it looked like we were going to be on our asses and we were going to be out of there. We played it, that was one of the most magical nights at Anfield that I always wish I was there, and I wasn't. One of my friends was there, and he said it was literally one of the most unbelievable experiences of his entire life. It was absolutely amazing. Anfield has the potential to do that even more so now. And I just think that we're on quite an upward trajectory. I think that's the right word. I think we're on the upward trajectory at the moment. I think we've got good positivity. We've still got more signings and stuff like that and business to do in the transfer window. We've still got loads to sort out, in my opinion. Defence, most importantly. But I really am quite positive about this. I think that this is going to be quite a good one. I think we've got Watford on the 12th, and then we have the qualifier on the 15th. We've got quite a busy August now because of this qualifier. But it's one of those. If we have to be in it to win it, if we deserve to be in the Champions League, we will win this game. If we don't win this game, we didn't deserve to be in the Champions League, to be fair. So, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know your lineup predictions. I will be doing a lineup prediction for Liverpool, and hope maybe even I'll do a bit more research into Hoffenheim. I'll do some research. I haven't done any research, never mind a bit. I'll do some research on Hoffenheim and see who their danger people will be for them. But do a lineup prediction for me if you can, if you're interested in doing that. Maybe even a score prediction. Can Liverpool do it over 2 legs? I personally believe we can, and I believe that we need to as well. I think it could have a big say on where we go with signings that could lead to the end of the transfer market as well. If we do well over these 2 legs, it could really do good for us. Then we're definitely going to be in the Champions League. And then people will have, okay, Liverpool in Champions League, I can go get Champions League football with those guys. It's a World Cup year as well. People might be scrambling for moves. I don't know, we could take advantage there. But we need to make sure that we show up and do our business. So let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe and share if you're new around here. Thank you ever so much for watching, as always. And I'll catch you later.